Can you film at an airport like this? Is there military shit going on? Hard to tell. And we've arrived in Split. We got here at about 8 o'clock yesterday evening. Today the plan is quite simply enjoy the weather. As you can see, it's nice and sunny. Beautiful clear skies. Oh yeah, it looks absolutely fantastic. And the next stop is Split bus station, I believe. Oh, sorry, it's 6:30 in the morning. Very, very tired. Slept in a hostel, which was nice. See how we go from there. 7:30 is the bus to Bosnia, Mostar, I think. So we'll crack on from there.
Pardon, ako je slučajno menadžer u bazi, trebao bi da baze. Yeah. Old town, old bridge. Hostel Nina. 300 meters.
Morning, 5 hours, the Gospa, the big mountain. Yeah. But the Slavko is that big mountain. Vicente, Mirjana, Ivan, Maria, Pater Slavko. Gospa speak. No. Pater Slavko is holy. Oh my, no Vatican holy to, nego sky holy.
Yeah.
Oh my God. This is my family.
Oh.
Yes,
Beautiful,
beautiful. Yes. My friend lived to Newcastle. Tom.
Newcastle.
Tom.
Yeah. And good morning from Mostar in Bosnia and Herzegovina. Very interesting place so far. Haven't long arrived, and we're going to be seeing some of the local history. We're going to be seeing a few things. Enough of my face. 6:30 in the morning, so there's quite a bit to be getting on with. Oh. As you can see, the bazaar is now slowly starting to open. And part of Mostar that I'm in is the old town. It's a pretty decent sized old town. Now if I'm not mistaken, yep, here we are, here it is, Mostar Bridge. That will probably be rammed later, so it's not bad that we've arrived here at this time. And if you see this spot here, if I'm not mistaken, it was this spot here where King Charles posed that photograph. More on that shortly. And it is King Charles because today is the 6th of May. It is a Saturday. Oh, well, no, he's not been coronated yet. Okay, he's still Prince Charles. Yeah, Charles has a bit of a history in this town, which is interesting because only 9,000 British people visit this place a year. Something like that, anyway. We're going to make our way over there now. And head over to the old bridge. As you can see at this time in the morning, the scenery is absolutely stunning. There's not one soul on the road. I might take a similar film in about 4 hours' time, and you can see exactly what it is that you'll be working with if you do come here in peak season. The sun's only just recently come out, so as have I. Yeah, no breakfast, no toilet, no coffee, no cigarette. Yeah, another arrival. Yeah. Oh, I don't know if you heard that, the microphone picked that up. Here we are, Mostar's old bridge. Very, very old, this bridge. Well, this version of it at least. So what's interesting about this bridge is that it was destroyed. It was blown up in the conflict. Couldn't tell you the exact year, but I would assume 1993, 1994. Anyway, because of its destruction, obviously the people of this town wanted it rebuilt immediately. And they had a discussion, and then they decided that they are going to have it rebuilt as close to the original as possible. There was some suggestion to leave the bridge destroyed as a reminder, but I do think the best course of action, yeah, definitely to rebuild it. It's a nice bridge. It's a nice bridge. Separates two halves of this city. I'm not sure which half is which, or which half is significant for what. All looks pretty similar to me. It's all lovely nonetheless. We'll take another stroll now through the other part of the old town. Hopefully I can get us down there where those fishing gentlemen are. Ah, don't forget 93, so I'm assuming it's 93 that the bridge was destroyed, and I believe it was 94 when they finished the reconstruction or made the full decision to rebuild. And like I said, Prince Charles did have something to do with that. I believe he reopened the bridge or something like that. I don't remember, I've just seen the photograph. I imagine he was here as part of some reconciliation ceremony, who knows, who knows. I suppose he was better looking back then as well, so, you know. There you go. 6 Bosnian marks for a hamburger, 10 for a kebab. I believe €1 is 2 Bosnian marks. So, if you do come to Bosnia, you've got some serious value for money, especially if you're coming from the UK or anywhere in Western Europe. You're going to have a very good time. I'm not going to show you my hotel room, to be honest, because I don't want to make anyone jealous, but it's basically an Ottoman palace It cost me about 40 quid a night, something like that. So, yeah, and get the general standard over here as well is everyone seems very honest. You're not getting people, from what I've understood, of a few Bosnians who can speak English. Nobody here wants to rip you off. Everybody here is honest. So I think, yeah. Oh. I think this is about as close as it gets to a beach in Mostar. And that's a strong old current I've got going in there. The boat info so short for €5. Not bad. Hello, doggy. Hello, doggy. Hello. It's a lovely place. It's a really nice country. Even the dogs are friendly here. So if you're looking for a romantic vacation, think about Bosnia. Because I mean, this is just lovely. It really is. I mean, look at the water. We're going to head back up into the old town now, see what we can dig up. Yeah, again, I just can't get over the prices of some of the things in this place. I think it's like €2 for a beer. It's seriously cheap, is what I'm saying. And this is the historic centre as well, so I imagine if you like to get off the beaten track a bit, you might find yourself with a leg injury, but also with cheaper food, so. It does look like there's some old ruins over there that we can check out later. I did try making this video yesterday evening, but this place was mobbed with people everywhere, which is a good thing because it means they're doing well. Churches and mosques in the same straight line. So another significant historical date graffitied on the wall there, 1981. You see a lot of that here. A lot of historical dates and messages. The graffiti in Bosnia is pretty extreme. You'll see what I mean when you get here. There's a craft beer garden here. Not for me, personally. I prefer golden piss water, but... Oh wow, look, they've even got a craft beer walking tour. Give that a miss, I think. That's the entrance to obviously a very nice hotel. You might find that the whole €1 or €2 for a beer, that will all come to an end soon. So if you're thinking about a vacation in Bosnia, get yourself down to Mostar as soon as possible. Here's a lot of the food that you'll be working with if you ever come over to Bosnia. That's another important one. Money. Okay, so in Bosnia there's two types of money you can use, Bosnian marks and euros. They do prefer Bosnian marks. However, if you've got euros, you can pay for things in euros. €1 is 2 marks, so do what you want with that information, but don't expect that to come up exactly. If you do choose to pay in euros, they might not have to change. And look, you're paying 10-15 euros each for a nice dinner and a couple of beers and like a little dessert. Just pay it. Just give them the extra in euros if you can. If not, change up some marks. You can get marks in Croatia. You can get Bosnian marks in Croatia. You couldn't find them anywhere in the UK. Not for the life of me. They didn't seem to be very impressed when you asked in places as well. Asked for a currency office in the UK for a currency they don't have. Yeah, they get a bit funny. So I do have gas this morning, so do excuse me. Aha. This, if you're visiting Bosnia, if you're visiting Mostar especially, this is where you need to come for dinner. Food house. Came here yesterday evening. I've just found it now, and it is absolutely lovely. Perfect in almost every way. But it's also, they all speak English, and to a decent, just about speak English, and which is nice because here's what you're sitting next to, so you're having dinner here, you look down there, you've got a lovely view. And then you look in the mirror. That's the Hammam Museum. I'm not sure what that is, I have to admit. And there's what I believe seems to be some kind of art market. Yeah, if you are looking to get your eye on this city, best time to get out is, unfortunately, it's one of those ones, 5 or 6 in the morning really is when you want to be out and about. That's when you're going to get the most uninterrupted feeling of this place, and it's the best way to immerse yourself in it all as well. Let's go down here. We've got a lot of these windy streets and stuff, well-timed streets, with rivers. It all runs down to this main river. Wouldn't know the name of the main river in this town. But look, the river runs under your house. Picture there. something here from someone. So you can be having dinner there, you have the water running beneath you there. I don't actually know if that was an open sewer or not. I don't think that was an open sewer, I think it's just right. Comes down from the mountains, all runs down into the river. That's how it all works. Nice and quiet. Back on the old bridge. It's very central, the old bridge. Again, you can't go wrong in this town for a couple of days for a vacation. You really cannot. I mean, just look at it. Just fucking look at it. And you got the snow over there. Yeah.
You can give me your pictures and I'll be fine.